The Pop the Balloon dating show format has taken YouTube by storm, amassing millions of views and spawning countless imitations across the platform. At first glance, the premise seems almost childishly simple. Contestants blindly pop balloons to reveal potential romantic matches, with their immediate reactions captured for entertainment. But beneath this straightforward concept lies a carefully engineered psychological experiment that taps into fundamental aspects of human attraction, risk assessment, and social dynamics. These shows have become the perfect storm of modern entertainment, combining elements of reality, TV, game shows, and social experiments into bite-sized content perfectly optimized for digital consumption. Their viral success reveals important truths about how we approach relationships in the digital age, our changing attitudes toward romance, and the psychological hooks that make certain content irresistible to online audiences. By examining this phenomenon in depth, we can better understand not just why these shows are popular, but what they reflect about contemporary dating culture and entertainment preferences. Pop the Balloon represents the ultimate gamification of dating, transforming the complex, often messy process of human connection into a structured game with clear rules and immediate outcomes. In an era where dating apps have already turned romance into a swipe-based competition, these shows take the concept further by adding physical stakes and visual drama. The balloon popping mechanism serves as a perfect metaphor for how unpredictable modern dating can feel. You never quite know what you're going to get until you take the plunge. This format resonates particularly strongly with younger audiences who have grown up with dating apps and are accustomed to making snap judgments based on limited information. By presenting dating as a game rather than a serious emotional journey, the shows remove much of the pressure and vulnerability that makes real-world dating so intimidating, allowing participants and viewers alike to engage with the process in a more light-hearted, less emotionally risky way. What makes Pop the Balloon so compelling is its built-in element of chance and unpredictability. Unlike carefully curated dating shows where producers meticulously match contestants based on compatibility metrics, these YouTube versions embrace complete randomness. A contestant might pop a balloon to reveal their absolute dream partner or someone they find completely unattractive, and that uncertainty creates delicious tension. This mirrors the authentic experience of real-world dating where chance encounters can lead to unexpected connections or awkward mismatches. The format plays on our deep psychological attraction to uncertainty and variable rewards, the same mechanism that makes gambling and loot boxes so addictive. Each popped balloon triggers a dopamine response as viewers anticipate the reveal, creating a series of mini-climaxes throughout the episode. This carefully engineered unpredictability ensures viewers stay engaged throughout, waiting to see whether each new reveal will bring romantic fireworks or cringe-worthy disappointment. In our digital dating age, where endless messaging often precedes actual meetings, Pop the Balloon brings back the raw, unfiltered experience of instant chemistry, or lack thereof. The show's format forces contestants to make immediate judgments based solely on first impressions, capturing those genuine moments of attraction or disinterest that typically happen in private. Viewers are fascinated by these authentic reactions, the subtle body language cues, the micro-expressions of disappointment or delight, the awkward attempts at recovery when the chemistry isn't there. This focus on initial physical and chemical attraction strips away the carefully constructed personas we present on dating apps, revealing the sometimes uncomfortable truth about how much weight we place on first impressions. The show becomes a social experiment in human attraction, letting audiences analyze and debate the contestants' split-second reactions and decisions. Let's be honest, a significant part of the appeal lies in watching people face awkward or disappointing reveals. When a confident contestant pops a balloon only to visibly struggle to hide their lack of attraction, it creates that perfect mix of cringe and comedy that YouTube thrives on. This schadenfreude, pleasure derived from others' mild discomfort, is a well-documented psychological phenomenon that drives much of reality TV's appeal. Pop the Balloon expertly walks the line between creating these awkward moments while maintaining an overall light-hearted tone that prevents it from feeling mean-spirited. The potential for failure makes the successful matches even more satisfying, creating an emotional roller coaster that keeps viewers engaged. The typical Pop the Balloon episode, usually clocking in at under 10 minutes, represents the perfect marriage of content and platform. YouTube's algorithm favors watch time and completion rates, and these shows deliver compact, high-impact narratives that viewers are likely to watch through to the end. Each episode contains multiple mini-dramas, the anticipation before each pop, the reveal, the reaction, and the interaction that follows, creating a series of satisfying emotional payoffs within a short time frame. This structure aligns perfectly with how younger audiences consume content, offering complete storytelling arcs without demanding long-term investment. The format also lends itself perfectly to clipping and sharing, with each balloon pop representing a self-contained moment that can go viral on its own. The balloons themselves serve as brilliant psychological triggers. Brightly colored and tactile, they create eye-catching thumbnails that stand out in crowded feeds. The physical act of popping them provides both visual and auditory satisfaction. The tension before the pop, the sudden burst, the aftermath. Many creators enhance these sensory elements with high-quality microphones that pick up every crinkle and pop, tapping into the ASMR trends that dominate certain corners of YouTube. This multi-sensory appeal makes the content more immersive and satisfying to watch than traditional talking head dating shows. The simplicity of the balloon prop also lowers the barrier to entry for creators looking to replicate the format, contributing to its viral spread across the platform. Beneath the entertainment value, Pop the Balloon subtly reflects the core anxieties of contemporary dating culture. The format dramatizes the fear of rejection, the pressure to perform, and the gamble of attraction that characterize app-based dating. Watching contestants navigate these moments reassures viewers that their own dating frustrations and embarrassments are universal experiences. The show also highlights how superficial first impressions can be. Sometimes the most conventionally attractive choice leads to zero chemistry, while an unexpected match creates genuine sparks. This validation of the messy, unpredictable nature of real-world dating resonates deeply with audiences tired of the curated perfection presented on Instagram and dating apps. Many Pop the Balloon shows feature YouTubers, streamers, or TikTok stars rather than ordinary singles, creating a fascinating blur between genuine dating and performance. Fans tune in not just to watch a dating show, but to see their favorite online personalities in romantic scenarios. This influencer-driven approach provides built-in audiences and cross-platform promotion opportunities as creators share clips across their social media channels. It also taps into the parasocial relationships fans have with online personalities. Viewers feel personally invested in seeing these semi-public figures find love, or at least have entertaining dating experiences. The presence of familiar internet personalities makes the shows feel more like hanging out with friends than watching traditional reality TV. Unlike passive viewing experiences, Pop the Balloon actively encourages audience engagement. Viewers love debating choices in real time through comments. Why would she pick the green balloon when the purple one was obviously better? Some creators incorporate audience polls to decide which balloons to pop next, while reaction channels analyze every micro-expression. This interactivity transforms viewers from passive consumers into active participants, deepening their investment in the outcomes. The format's simplicity makes it easy for fans to imagine themselves in the contestants' positions, sparking endless "what would I do?" In a dating landscape dominated by algorithms and curated profiles, Pop the Balloon offers a nostalgic throwback to more organic forms of connection. The format's simplicity evokes schoolyard crushes and chance encounters, standing in stark contrast to the calculated nature of swiping through dating apps. This nostalgic appeal particularly resonates with younger audiences who may feel disillusioned with digital dating but have few alternatives. The show's emphasis on in-person chemistry and immediate reactions provides a refreshing counterpoint to the weeks of messaging that often precede real-life updates, reminding viewers of the excitement of spontaneous connection. Each popped balloon represents a microcosm of dating's risk-reward dynamic. Contestants must weigh their options, manage expectations, and deal with the consequences of their choices, all within seconds. This compressed decision-making process mirrors the high-stakes feeling of real-life romantic gambles, from sending that first message to approaching someone at a bar. The show's editing heightens this tension, using dramatic pauses and reaction shots to maximize anticipation before each reveal. This psychological roller coaster triggers the same dopamine responses that make gambling and gaming so compelling, creating an addictive viewing experience that keeps audiences coming back for more. While clearly structured for entertainment, Pop the Balloon often feels more authentic than heavily produced dating shows. The immediate, unfiltered reactions capture genuine human responses that can't be faked. The subtle disappointment when attraction isn't mutual, the visible excitement when chemistry sparks. In a media landscape dominated by filters and carefully crafted personas, these raw moments stand out as refreshingly real. The format's simplicity leaves little room for producer manipulation or strategic editing, creating a sense of transparency that viewers find appealing. Let's face it, part of what makes these shows so shareable are the gloriously awkward moments that inevitably occur. Whether it's a contestant's overly confident pick backfiring spectacularly or a painfully shy reveal where neither person knows what to say, these cringeworthy scenes are comedy gold. The discomfort is hilarious precisely because it's so relatable. Everyone has experienced similar dating disasters. Creators understand this appeal and often lean into the awkwardness, creating moments that beg to be clipped, memed, and shared across social platforms. This cringe factor significantly boosts the show's viral potential, as viewers can't resist sharing the most toe-curling moments with friends. The format plays on our endless curiosity about alternate choices and how they might have changed outcomes. After each reveal, viewers instinctively imagine, what if they'd picked a different balloon? This tantalizing uncertainty mirrors the what-if questions that haunt real-life dating decisions, from swipes left to chances not taken. The show's structure turns each episode into a living choose-your-own-adventure story, sparking endless debate about whether contestants made the right choices. This psychological hook keeps viewers engaged long after watching, as they mentally replay the scenarios and imagine different outcomes. In our time-starved world, Pop the Balloon delivers concentrated emotional payoff without the slow build-up of traditional dating shows. Within minutes, contestants and viewers experience the full spectrum of dating emotions: nervous anticipation, hopeful excitement, crushing disappointment, or joyful connection. This emotional efficiency perfectly suits digital audiences accustomed to rapid-fire content consumption. The shows provide all the dramatic highs and lows of romance without requiring the weeks-long investment of conventional dating shows, delivering satisfying narrative arcs in digestible, shareable chunks. The format taps into our innate desire to play matchmaker and judge others' romantic choices. Viewers love predicting outcomes. The blue balloon is definitely the best choice, and feeling validated when their predictions come true. When the results defy expectations, it sparks lively debate about attraction and compatibility. This psychological dynamic transforms passive viewing into an active, analytical exercise, as audiences scrutinize each contestant's decisions through their own personal lenses of what makes a good match. The show's simplicity makes these judgments accessible to everyone, regardless of their actual dating experience or expertise. Every element of Pop the Balloon is designed for maximum shareability across platforms. Each reveal is a self-contained moment, perfect for memes, reaction GIFs, or TikTok duets. The visual nature of the balloon pops translates perfectly to silent autoplay in social feeds. Dramatic reactions make ideal thumbnail images that entice clicks. Even people who've never seen a full episode instantly understand the premise when encountering clips, lowering the barrier to entry. This built-in viral potential explains how the format has spread so rapidly across YouTube and beyond, with creators putting their own spins on the concept to stand out in an increasingly crowded field. Watching from home, viewers naturally imagine they'd make better choices than the contestants, creating a comforting fantasy of romantic competence. This illusion of control is psychologically appealing in a world where real dating often feels chaotic and unpredictable. The show lets audiences critique love decisions without any personal stakes, reinforcing their belief that they'd navigate the dating world more successfully given the chance. This dynamic explains why comment sections are filled with "I would have chosen differently" declarations. It's a safe way to assert romantic confidence without risking actual rejection. The viral success of Pop the Balloon dating shows reveals profound truths about modern romance and digital culture. These deceptively simple videos distill the essence of contemporary dating into its most entertaining components: chance, chemistry, and the eternal what-if question that haunts every romantic decision. Their popularity reflects our collective craving for spontaneity in an increasingly algorithmic world, our love-hate relationship with superficial first impressions, and our enduring hope that the next choice could lead to something magical. Beyond entertainment, the phenomenon offers valuable insights into how digital natives approach relationships, the psychological hooks that drive engagement, and the evolving language of online storytelling. Whether a passing trend or a lasting format, Pop the Balloon has already left its mark on digital culture, proving that sometimes the simplest concepts, like the pop of a balloon, can reveal the most complex truths about human connection.